What's up, everyone? Welcome back to yet another episode of Projectionist Picks, the place for movie reviews, chaotic comedies, and stories that spiral completely out of control. Today, we're talking about a movie where a simple weed deal turns into a full-blown action adventure involving gangsters, corrupt cops, and two guys who absolutely did not sign up for any of this. This is Pineapple Express.
Nice to meet you, man.
Time to suck today's dick. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Hey, I'll see you guys later, all right?
Here, let me use I'll use my mouth. That'll do it. Okay. Finish it off with my mouth, pal. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Hurricane season was over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, look, it's like my thumb is my cock.
Do you know what today is? Tuesday. This is my cat's birthday today.
Fuck is this thing? Cross joint.
Yeah.
Never smoked one of those?
You could smoke this?
Yeah, man.
Ted Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers.
Thug life.
Well, looky here. Mr. Folgers.
What's up, son? You guys are amazing. What the fuck do you want?
You guys want to buy some chronic?
Wait. What do you mean it's dead?
Released in 2008 and directed by David Gordon Green, Pineapple Express is a stoner action comedy about Dale Denton, a process server who witnesses a murder while delivering court papers. Panicking, he flees the scene and heads back to his weed dealer, Saul Silver, played by James Franco. Together, Dale and Saul quickly realize the criminals are tracking them, all because Dale left behind a rare strain of weed known as Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
That's why you don't throw your joints out the window. You just swallow them. What starts as a typical stoner comedy quickly turns into a wild action movie packed with car chases, shootouts, and non-stop ridiculous situations.
Oh, chicken fries.
Sick. You threw up on my printer.
The humor in Pineapple Express is a mix of classic stoner comedy and surprisingly intense action. Written by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, the film leans heavily into awkward conversations, ridiculous misunderstandings, and characters reacting to increasingly dangerous situations while completely unprepared.
Wait, stop. Get weed. Get the weed. Okay. Anything we might need. Snacks, food, fruit roll-ups. Let's get the fuck out of here.
But what makes the movie stand out is how it blends genres. One minute you're watching two guys argue about friendship while hiding in the woods, and the next minute there's a full-on action sequence that feels kind of like it came out of a crime thriller. The mix of absurd comedy and real action is what gives Pineapple Express its unique energy. Seth Rogen plays Dale Denton, the anxious, constantly panicking guy who suddenly finds himself in way over his head. But the real standout performance comes from James Franco as Saul Silver.
Hey, look, it's like my thumb is my cock.
Franco turns Saul into one of the most memorable characters in modern comedy history. He's laid back, weirdly philosophical, and somehow both clueless and loyal at the same time. The movie also features great supporting performances from actors like Danny McBride, whose character, Red, steals nearly every scene he's in with chaotic energy.
You just got killed by a Daewoo Lanos, motherfucker! How you like me now, huh?
Together, the cast creates a dynamic that feels messy, unpredictable, and incredibly funny. Underneath all the explosions and weed jokes, Pineapple Express is actually a story about friendship. Dale and Saul start off as two guys who barely know each other outside of weed transactions, but being chased by criminals force them to rely on each other in ways they never expected. Director David Gordon Green balances the comedy with surprisingly gritty action scenes, giving the movie a style that feels bigger than a typical stoner comedy. The result is a film that feels both hilarious and unexpectedly intense. When Pineapple Express hit theaters in 2008, it quickly became one of the most popular comedies of the year. The film helped define a wave of R-rated comedies in the late 2000s and became a fan favorite for its mix of outrageous humor and action movie chaos. Over time, it became a cult classic, quoted endlessly by fans, and remembered as one of the most unique stoner comedies ever made. And honestly, few movies manage to combine weed jokes and action movie explosions quite like this one. So is Pineapple Express worth watching? Absolutely.
You are high as a fucking kite!
If you're a fan of over-the-top comedies, ridiculous action, and characters who somehow survive situations that they absolutely shouldn't,
I'm trying to decide how stoned I am and just how like on the verge of death am I right now. It's like, am I like seeing shit because I'm stoned or because I like have no blood left in my body?
You've been shot like 7 times.
You gotta
know,
eat.
it's
You
wild.
gotta eat.
Yeah.
You're losing stuff.
this is a must-watch. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe and maybe don't drop your weed at a crime scene.
Sorry, Ted. You've been served.